Good afternoon, everyone. A new ploy in the mainstream media telling everybody where the hottest temperature on the globe is for the day. We saw it in India with 51 degrees Celsius, and then Kuwait, 52 degrees Celsius. Ooh, it's got to be the hottest ever. No, it was 54 degrees Celsius before, so that's really a non-story. It's just about clicks and headlines. Idaho, Wyoming, all the while ignoring all the June record cold temperatures. Snow in Alberta. This is why I'm going to bring you the 156-year temperature record of the global mean temperatures. Wow, looks so scary to me. Look at that flat line. Does that mean our planet has died? And during these times of uncertainty, you're definitely going to need to grow some of your own food. The weather is shifting, the climate is shifting with this new grand solar minimum onset. TrueLeafMarket.com, heirloom and organic seeds for any grow zone on the planet. The link's in the description box below, along with free growing guides. And garden setup ideas? Just click and get yourself some information on how to be more self-sufficient. The headlines around the world picked up the story. Kuwait with 52.4 degrees Celsius was the hottest day in the world. Now, it's a kind of a misleading headline, although it's true, but it makes it seem it's the hottest ever recorded on the planet, the way they phrased it. Good job. Talking about Kuwait, our favorite desert oasis, economic capital. And you'll start to see the same repeating pattern in the mainstream media again here. Now they just talk about the hottest place on the planet for the day. First it was India at 51 degrees Celsius, and then it moved right over to Kuwait the day after. And this could be the thing here that's going to go on. But notice the temperature at 52.2 degrees Celsius. And then we look over at the climate history on the meteorological department in Kuwait, and the highest maximum temperature in that same area, Mitrabah, 54 degrees Celsius. So this is nearly 2 degrees Celsius lower in the temperatures. It's not a record. So why is it even making a story? Oh, it makes good headlines. And also Steve Malloy calling out the Washington Post for it must be a cycle. So why was it hotter 76 years ago when CO2 levels were lower? And they put this nice graphic in there, green, so dangerous, hot. So what was he exactly talking about here? So Snopes finally does some actual fact checking here with something that's real, showing that in July 1913, the hottest place on the planet recorded was 56.7 degrees Celsius. But then we find other publications rolling around last year saying, oh, it's the hottest temperature on Earth ever recorded at 54 degrees Celsius. I think they've only looked in the satellite record. They didn't actually go back to the 1930s Dust Bowl era or back to the turn of the 20th century when indeed temperatures were hotter. It is a cycle. But Wikipedia, naughty. I love this entry at the bottom there. Even if the 1913 record were to be decertified, the highest temperature would be the Kuwait record of 54 in 2016, proving global warming. Now, why would that record in 1913 be decertified? Why couldn't he just put the information there? 1913, record hot, number one. What's so difficult about that? Why do you have to discern that? Oh, the Olympic record set in 1913. Well, if it was decertified, the runner from today would actually be in first place. But it's not. So why would you even write such a thing? Would sports writers even write such a thing? Not. The agenda continues. And again, it must be a participation trophy if we're talking about sports, because Washington Post even saying, if confirmed, it could be the fourth hottest measured on Earth. Well, thanks for that. We should just talk about 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th, 10th. Let's go to 20th hottest and put it up as a headline. Could be a good one. Maybe more clicks for you because you're losing your readership. Friends of science, thanks for pinging me on the tweet here. And what is this little nugget that was bequeathed? I'm going to wide that out here for you. It is the global mean temperature from 1850 to 2006. 156 years of temperature data. And you know that the temperature was only 0.32 May 2019, so these temperature charts are still accurate. No global warming. And do you see that flat line there? How scary is that to look at? The only time I would be scared of a flat line like that is if it's in a hospital room and you're looking at somebody's heart monitor. When we see global temperatures like this, barely moving, where is the scare? Why are we talking about global taxes? Why are we talking about limiting the economy? Why are they talking about limiting your lifestyle and what you can consume and what type of life you can live based on a falsehood? Plain and simple. But all the while, corporate media missing. Alberta snows June 10th. Imagine that. Look how much snow that is for June 10th. That video will blow your mind. You got to go check it out. It's a multiple rundown of videos, actually. It's from the Toronto, Ontario News. Nobody else in North America ran with the story, though. But if it was a tenth of a degree over breaking a record, oh, would it be a global headline? Let's take a look at some other nuggets that the corporate media missed in terms of record cold and snow. June 12th. While one side of the world's hot, the other side's extreme cold. And I mean extreme cold to break records. Kuwait was not even a record. But these are multiple all-time low temperature records tied or broken in Idaho and Wyoming at the same time, same week. A couple of new record lows set. Wait, that doubles the amount that was for Kuwait because they had 0 new temperature records. Now we got 3 more, Pocatello, Burley, and Idaho Falls. Now wait, that's 5-0. Cold versus hot. And now we need to go to the low temperatures in Wyoming. 4 feet snow drifts? What do you mean? June 11th. Should be summertime. Look at all these new record lows as well. Buffalo, Casper, Grable, Lavender, Warland. Wait a second, that's 11 new cold records to 0 from Kuwait. And let's add in a couple more. Minnesota, 2 different locations, all-time record cold, June 17th. No, wait, that is a 13-0 count. Gee, how did the corporate media miss that? Well, you can't promote a global carbon tax when you're getting record cold temperature and record snows in the middle of June. I mean, it is summer after all. Thanks for watching. Hope you got something out of the video. Please remember to visit my sponsor, TrueLeafMarket.com, for heirloom and organic seeds and the grow guides. You're really going to have to learn how to grow some of your own food as these changes amplify. And I'm also leaving a link here to 3 different related videos that you might find of interest, and I will see you next video.